Hey guys, thanks again for watching. I have another retro game to try out today. I managed to install Serious Sam. Now, some of you may remember this game. It was pretty scary at the time. I remember playing it, and it was one of the really first-person shooters beyond like Castle Wolfenstein and Doom and Quake and all those that really was very immersive, and the graphics were awesome, and it scared the heck out of me. The sound effects were just ridiculous. I played it to the very end. I got to the boss mode and everything. It was pretty fun. There are some cheats involved and stuff. I don't know if I used them or not, but let me just show you. I basically was able to install it using Wine. So we'll just get to my folder here, and here's what it looks like. Now there's a bin folder in here, and I can just basically do Wine Serious Sam. Okay, and it'll go to full screen into graphics mode. There we go. So you should be seeing this now. Unfortunately, it's only 1024 by 768. There is a widescreen mode, but it doesn't go wider than this. It just kind of shrinks the top and bottom, so it gives you letterbox mode. But and the sound may be a little loud. I'm gonna see if I can turn it down.
Sam, I am.
Alright, so here we go. I'm telling you, this was a really awesome game back in the day. I don't remember the exact vintage, but the graphics at the time were incredible. There was network play available. It was a long game, a lot of maps, a lot of monsters, and a lot of different weapons. And in any case, I thought the rendering was really good for the era. So this is, again, running under Ubuntu. Seems to be doing fine. I'll just let it cycle through this sort of intro here, and what I'll do is over the next few months I will eventually go through some levels and show you the gameplay. But yeah, that's kind of the graphical environment that you see there. So I think that's gonna just keep circling. I don't know if it actually stops doing this. When you can see the pyramids in the background. By the way, the theme was that you were back in, I guess, Egyptian history times, and there were monsters that would try to kill you. So and I believe there were even mods. People would create their own levels. They could do all sorts of things. I don't remember exactly how it worked. There's flare effects. You can see it flying through here. I haven't actually seen this intro, because I usually just hit the button and it goes straight to menu. So it's interesting to watch this run just for the fun of it. Again, you can see the kind of the size of the spaces that you're working with. That's the water effect. Here we go out again. You can see the the maps are pretty big, and it looks like, there we go. Oh, now we're inside. Okay, let's check this out. Oh yeah, that was another cool thing. There was actually a some kind of teleporter or a transporter thing that existed as well, which was really cool. You could jump from one spot to another. The artwork was quite good. There's the flare effect again, and I think this repeats. Okay, so let's actually get into the game. Alright, this is just, again, I'm not controlling it, it's just a demo showing gameplay. So there's these seriously scary guys, headless guys running at you with bombs. And there's the some kind of a horse. Just like the Mummy Returns kind of monsters here. Remember the movie The Mummy Returns, or The Mummy? Same kind of idea. And these sort of horse-like animals that run would throw these cannonballs on, or chains or something. Oh, they're switching to a shotgun. And you can do also third-person viewer, but honestly, first-person is a lot more scary looking. The way you control this thing is you use... Oh, there's a bull coming at us. Whoa. The way you would get... Okay, Oh, the bull, when it hits you, you go flying, by the way. There you go. The way you control it is you use the mouse to change your view, and you've got various keys to select weapons, and also to shoot. And you can strafe, which is one of the strategies that I would employ often. Otherwise, if you try to just back up, they'll overrun you. But if usually you strafe, they'll they only go in a straight line. So so they just strafed and it just passes by you. Okay. Double gun. Now this, I'm assuming this demo also recycles or changes after a while, just like that fly through at the beginning. I've never actually watched the whole thing. Oh, there we go. So now it's showing another scene. Some more upgraded weapons. It's a rocket launcher. You've got these weird futuristic robots. So I don't know what era this is supposed to be in, but it's like a mix between the future and the past. And it gets awfully crazy. I'm pretty sure when I played this game, I was using the easiest level. There's no way I would have been able to handle the expert mode. And I have a feeling that I also used some kind of a god mode to allow me to live forever. Because again, even with that, it took a long time to get through. It's just a matter of killing all these things and passing each level. And I needed it just to be able to survive. There was no way I could survive this otherwise. And that was 15, 20 years ago. I'm not sure the exact time this game was made, but here, I'm gonna have a look, and let's see when the first instance of it came out. So it's a shame that you can't get high, like widescreen in this, but it's nevertheless, even at this resolution, it's not bad. Okay, Serious Sam game, Wikipedia. Let's see what comes up. So there is a Serious Sam Wikipedia page. It was a game series developed by Crow Team. It started on Microsoft Windows, and apparently it continued on Xbox and various other things. So the games. Serious Sam, The First Encounter, which is what you're seeing now, I believe, was era 2001. So we're looking at almost, 20 years ago. So this really set the standard at the time. I mean, I know it was pretty much a breakthrough, in 3D gaming at the time. Perhaps today it looks lame and cheesy, but it was definitely, and it's quite advanced compared to what we were playing back then. Well, there's a scorpion. There's a up on there. That's like a. That thing shoots at you as well. There's a few more monsters. Okay, health is down to 27. And let's see if it'll... I tell you, the sound can be very annoying. Those screaming head bombing guys, headless bombing guys, freak me out. Okay, that's basically... Oh, what's this? This is team play, it looks like. I see another few people there. There was a Santa Claus. Okay, this I have not seen before. There's a guy in a Santa Claus suit. Somebody in a green suit. And there's a guy in a yellow suit. And you're just running through some arena. Gladiator style. Trying to defend your teammates from these monsters. So this is all basically outside so far. There are areas where it's very dark. That can be very creepy, and again scary because of the sounds coming out of nowhere. Okay, and you're dead. Oh, came back to life. Yeah, see, there's a guy in a yellow suit and a big hair. It's very funny. There. It's a running of the bulls, but you know, I wouldn't want to be there. Oh, there's some kind of huge mechanoid monster there. Okay. And it looks like another reset. And now it's these horse skeletons or whatever they are running down, throwing those chainball things, chainball weapons. It's utter mayhem. Now we're onto laser cannons, blasting everything away. Okay, and another reset. Okay. We'll see when this part of the demo ends. We'll see what the next thing, if it'll repeat. This laser cannon seems to be pretty effective, but it's running out of ammo pretty fast. Oh, and that's the other thing. You basically, with the cheat modes, I was able to just load myself up to full with all weapons and never run out of ammo. So that's really, you know, otherwise you just run out of ammunition, and you can't always restock, and then you're just basically stuck. See, there's there's a backpack, a few health packs. Okay, here we go. On to the next one. The night mode. Again, this is just, you know, very breathtaking views of the sky with the nebulae and everything. It was quite amazing. I mean, aside from all the craziness going on, it was actually quite beautiful when it was quiet, just wandering around the scenery and looking at the moon and the stars. And then out of nowhere, these things start showing up. See, there's the night sky. And back to rocket launcher. And oh, I think I died there. Yep. So again, T mode. I see another guy running around. Dead again. Alright, I think by now you've seen enough of the demo, and well, let's leave it another few minutes just to get to see if it repeats. Again, I've never actually let it play on its own like this. I'm curious to see what the next scene is. See? It's nice and quiet. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's it. Okay, good. I'm glad I waited. Just this way at least we know. So you get to the main menu, and so you know what, I'll save this video for now, and what we'll do is later when I have a chance to play this thing, I will actually go through a walkthrough. But yeah, that was an incredible game at the time. Here, let me I'll hit the space bar. Okay, so this is the screen. Let's go over to demo, play a game demo. Not sure what that is. Alley of the Sphinxes. Oh, I see. This is just a quick demo, just to run around in. Oh no, you know what this is? This is the demo. Sorry, that's the demo that we saw, basically. Mods. Do I have a mod? No, I don't think so. I'm sure there are. Split screen, play with multiple players on one computer. Okay, that's, I never tried that before. High scores, options, video, audio, players and controls network, advanced prediction and rendering. normal. So I changed this, by the way, to animation size. Set size for animation. Textures. Tiny. I'm not really sure what this is. Effect size. No, you know what? I'm not gonna play with this because it was playing fine before. Split screen demo mods. I was looking for actually just the what do you call it? Like a about screen or something where it shows the people that worked on the game. But all right, let's just do a quick single player game. Oh, technology tests? What's that? Okay. Oh, I understand. Okay, so the technology test was basically just to see if you get all the animation effects and so on. So you've got a reflective blob up here, as you can see. So I'm going to walk around here. You can see there's gloss. See these arches? They have some gloss effect on them. And the even these sphinxes, or whatever they are, dogs on the side here, they have this nice gold effect. I'm going to jump up on here. Okay, we can look down. There's that blob rendering there. You can see the flare from the sun. Okay, let's see if we can enter the temple here. Whoop, sorry, getting a little dizzy. Is there a doorway? That's a doorway, isn't it? There we go. Okay, so but at this point, what I'm doing is I'm just using. What I'm doing is using the mouse to move around. You can see the flames again with the flare. There's one there too. The lighting effect is pretty cool. You can imagine walking down one of these. Oh, there's diffuse shading. Okay, so that, whatever that is, it's showing you diffuse shading. Okay, there's another. Is that another hallway? No. You can see the quite nicely rendered wall graphics there. What is this? Specular shading. Okay, there's a little glossiness there, you see? It's glossy. Okay, awesome. I'm just strafing here. Okay, this is environment mapping. Okay, again, quite nice. Remember, just keep in mind this is from 2001. 2001. That's a long time ago in gaming. Crow Team. So they did an incredible job, you know, for the hardware at the time, really pushing the limits. Crow Team. This translucency, you can see kind of through it, which is really neat. This is, what's this supposed to be? Transparent? I'm not sure what that is. Oh, I see. The spacing between the letters is transparent, maybe. That's what they're saying. Okay, let's go out here. What's over here? Multiply and add blending. Okay. So yes, now you have another 3D object, but you can kind of see halfway through it. Isn't that neat? And then same here. This one is being probably multiplied, or there's some inversion there going on. Okay, let's head out of this place. Another one here. Particles. Okay, so we got a fountain. This is, looks like a little tornado-like thing. And this is just glitter in space here. Okay, and finally, models in fog. Okay, this is, we're gonna head down into the fog. So yeah, you can see that it's depending on the distance, the fog will you know, cover up the objects. All right, so let's head over to the other side. I'm not sure if it's the same, but we'll see if we can walk across. Now, what was the, oh, that's slow, and this is running. Okay, that's as fast as I can go. So we'll head over back outside and see what's on the south side, what I call south side of the space here, because we went to the north side. So we keep walking here. There's that blob again, Enter the temple of models. Okay. So maybe the one on the other side was just showing different graphical modes. Enter the temple of effects. Oh, okay. So that was the temple of models, and now we have temple of effects. Okay, here we are again, looking around. Basic texturing. So we got up, UV, okay. What's on the other side of these things? Just brick. Okay, so it's just showing texture maps applied to objects. Basic texturing. Okay, what's this? Text layers and blending modes. Oh, I see. So now we're blending two different textures on a wall. Let's see, because you have the wall is actually this texture, and then you have this star shape on top, this yellow starry like flare. And then here there's paintings on top of the wall texture. So they're combining. Okay, let's see what's on this side. Oh, reflections. This is really nice. That is nice. It adds so much more realism to this game. You know, all these little things, like, you know, that flare around the light that moves. You've got the texture, the reflections happening on the bottom too. I mean, this is just all of that really added a lot of realism to this game at the time. Portals. Okay, this is really cool. So you've got this portal, you've got particle effects coming out, you have this window, and it probably works. I don't want to jump through it because I'm going to actually end up outside again. But basically, you can see through, and it's rendering the other scene. Okay, it's actually rendering the other scene in real time. So it's amazing how it can do that. Okay, let's go back here. What do we have? Okay, there's a haze. Okay, there you go. You see the light coming through, and the area is hazy. Okay, and what do we have here? Fog. Okay, this is a little different than the fog we saw in the other hall of effects there. Okay, and procedural textures. Okay, so there's water. You've got some reflection happening, maybe. You've got well, the texture is changing. Okay, and now we're underwater. How the heck do I get out of here? There. Okay. The texture is actually changing. So the entire pool surface plus the walls and also the bottom is going through this sort of changing map, almost like a plasma effect. You see? And that's probably being blended with the walls. So it's animating it. That's pretty neat. Let me jump out. Okay. And I'm assuming, what else? What is this thing supposed to be? It's another, it's some kind of arc, plasma arc that's also changing. It's you can see it rendering there, going back and forth. Okay, let's get out of here. And here, lens flares. Okay, I always loved the lens flares. I thought it was really awesome. So you got the fire, and then you go looking at it, you can see all these elements. Really adds cool effect to it. Okay, and finally we've got animating lights. Okay, that hopefully nobody watching this video is prone to epilepsy, because that thing's flashing at a rate that is making me want to start having a seizure. Wow. I don't know if this game came with a warning or not, but that could possibly trigger somebody. Here you see the light going on and off, brighter and less bright. That one's changing colors. Okay, very neat. And I think that's it. We're at the end of the hall. I'm going to go back to the portal, if we can find it. Not there. Let's see. Was it in this room? No, that was the fog room. That's the haze room. Okay, it must be this one here. And we're going to jump back outside. Here we go. Does it work? No! Come on. Okay, I was wrong. I thought it did work. I guess it doesn't work. But it normally does. I mean, it'll just beam you out to the outside. But in this case, they didn't implement that function. Okay, now that we've seen this, the technology, let's see what else we have here. Okay, so record demo, high scores, options, stop game, quick load. Okay, let me just quit this thing for now. Are you serious? Ah, here are the credits. Again, I don't know if there's any Easter eggs in this, so I'm not sure if we want to leave it to play too long. Maybe, hopefully it's not very long. And my screen just dimmed there. Let me see. Sound, CEO, other, moral boost by Level Lord and Old Man Murray. Okay. So if anyone that's involved in this game is watching this video now, please leave a comment. These are all the people who were involved. I mean, they pulled off an incredible feat for 2001 games, which is why it spawned a legacy and why there's so many spin-offs and other Serious Sam games at the time. Again, compared to some of the predecessors, it was quite a nice leap in the technology. You know, as good as Doom and Quake were, this thing just added another level of realism and gameplay to the whole genre. So there's a lot of people here. Grassy, Grim Reaper, Hell, I don't know. Interesting names. It looks like it's alphabetical order. Ken, Kilkey, Laser Rage. Alright, I'm gonna quit now while I'm ahead. But that's basically it. Thanks for watching, and if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. I'm gonna stop it now. Thanks again. Bye bye.